Hey, what's up, Charter fam? This video, I'm actually just going to direct it towards the questions that I've been getting about entries.
Target practice, baby.
Okay. I know a lot of these YouTubers, they're telling these other cats, they're telling people to not really worry about charting. Okay, don't worry about the charts, just buy into the project, it'll go up. Okay, those are the exact words that I heard. Okay, and I think that it's some bull crap. All right, because even if you don't want to go through the long process of learning how to chart, which it takes a little while, depends on how much dedication you put on to learning it, and maybe who you're learning it from, because some people make it easier than others, because some people make it really, really difficult, and it just doesn't have to be that difficult. Okay, but the most important thing that you need to know about charting, as you can see, this is going to be trust protocol that we have on the screen, but we're just going to look at its charts. Okay, let's take all this off. One of the most important things about charting that you need to know is how to find entry points and exit areas. It's a little bit of a different thing. Everybody's goals are different, where everyone's trying to get out at and how much money you're looking to make and all that. So that can pretty much, be a little debatable or whatever, depending on who you're speaking with. But for right now, we'll focus on the entries. Okay. Now this is Trust Protocol AI. We're gonna do it the short way. You've already done your research on this on this project. You like everything about this project, blah blah blah. You went to the website, X page, all that good stuff, and then you asked me, is it a good time for me to get in? Okay, now what you want to do is, once you did all your research on the project, okay, make sure you do your research on these projects, because you will lose all your money in cryptocurrency. Sometimes I ask myself, I don't even know how in the hell I got in, you know what I mean? But it's fun. I actually took a liking to it. I learned how to chart, different things like that. But what I would do is, basically, after you're interested in the project, you did all your research, I would buy in. I would check the charts. Okay, that's what I pretty much tell people. If it's going to be one of these where basically what I would do is I would get this token address, I would check it on TradingView. If it doesn't have a TradingView chart, then I will come over here to Dex Screener, and then I would put it into Dex Screener, put the token address in here, pull up the token, and then look at the chart from here. Okay, and you can see that the token has already ran 433 mil, and then it's pulled back. Everything's down right now, but it actually almost floored just recently. But we're gonna pretend like a lot of this madness is not here. We're on the 4-hour chart right now, so this is something that you would take a look at. But actually, we'll just take it from like where it is right now. So if you pull this project up, blah blah blah, and you see and you like that, you pull this chart up and you're looking and you're like, wow, what do I do? This to me, okay, is a better area to get in at versus buying in up here. Okay, because at least if you buy in here, you get to experience, that upside when and if the project decides to go up or starts to go up. Okay, because there's no guarantee that it's gonna go up, but I'm just saying, you want to get a good entry, the best entry that you can get, because when that upside comes about, you want to be able to take advantage of it then. And also, you need to make sure that just because that it looks like this chart has bottomed out, which if you pull up your ruler here, you want to click your ruler, and if you take it from pretty much where we are to about the bottom of the chart, okay, where the first candle started at, we got another 78% to go, before it even gets there. Now, that's not saying that it's going to go down, okay? That's where you can pull out your MACD and look at your volume. Look at your volume. Your volume is just going down, down. So it does, to me, looks like it's going to drop a little bit more. But, you have to look out for that, okay? So if you're worried about that extra 78% before it hits that bottom, oh, I don't want to lose 78% of my money, then what I would suggest is putting it on your watch list. Click your watch list, okay? And then what I would do is I would just watch it and wait. Leave my screen up, and I would go and mess with other projects and do other things on my other screen, but I would leave this here and take a look at it, throughout the day and kind of see where it's going. If I see some confirmation that it's going to start going up, then I'm handle my business as if I probably accumulate some right there. Maybe not financial advice, but this is just something that I probably would do. Okay, but then again, like I said already, there's no guarantee that it's going to go up from there, so it could also go down. And yes, it can go down lower than this bottom candle here. As one of my buddies tried to say that it can't go any lower than that bottom candle. I'm like, I don't know what world you're living in, because in the crypto world, this chart can go all the way through the down floor, and you're just going to be sitting there crying, money gone. And, that's why it pays to be in the know. But at the same time, like I say, you just got to be aware. But I will say, you definitely don't want to, you don't want to time the bottom. You don't want to be trying to time the bottom completely, but at the same time, if you want to time the bottom, I'm going to tell you if you want to time it, okay, because people are going to tell you don't try to time it, blah, blah, blah. No, you can time the bottom, but you just need to keep your eyes on these charts. They say, oh, because you don't want to be pasted to the charts all day, blah, blah, blah. No, if I'm looking for a good entrance on this token or this project, I'm going to I want to be pasted to this screen all day, so I can get a good position in on this project. But for me right now, it looks like it's still going down. So I probably would wait a little bit longer and see where it floors out. Once it starts maybe doing like some choppy stuff, like it kind of seems like it's trying to do that now. But once it starts kind of flooring, for a few minutes, then I might go ahead and pick up another little bit of this bag. Boom. And then see what happens. You see it kind of floored out here. You can see it already started that floor. Okay, so this was actually a trap. Boom, floor, boom, floor. All that green, those are the bulls buying in. But the next thing you know, you can see it actually dropped down. It went down maybe about another like 3, 4, 5%, which is not that bad. But I mean, it depends on how big of a bag you're playing with. You know what I mean? If you're playing with a big bag, I mean, 3, 4, 5%, you could be sweating a little tiny bit. Never risk money that you're not willing to lose, you know what I mean, in this, because, your money will be gone fast. So, all in all, I would say wait it out. I would watch the charts for a few minutes. If you have super conviction in this token, I should say this one too, and you don't plan on selling this, okay, now that would play a little bit of a difference, okay? Even if, okay, cool, I'm going to buy into this token. I don't care. I just want to buy in. I don't plan on selling it no time soon. It's going to obviously be higher, whatever. That's your own conviction, okay, on whatever project it is. I would still pull up this chart and take a look. Boom. Now, if I seen this chart, okay, I would do something. Well, that's just horrible. Okay, that's just okay. I guess it doesn't matter, but I guess we can do it right. I'll grab this one so it just won't be as ugly. Okay, I would do something like this. I would measure it from here to there. From this point where we are right now, I would measure it down to the bottom of the chart. So I would go ahead, and I'm not going to sell this project. I'm not worried about it. I actually would not watch this token. I will look at this chart. I like it. I would grab my pen. I would go ahead and accumulate in this area right here. If it goes down another 70%, who cares? Because I don't plan on selling it anyway. So by the time that it does start growing, it'll just start growing when it starts growing. I don't plan on selling it. So like Kitty right here, you can see this is going to be on the 4-hour chart. And you can see Kitty, Roaring Kitty has been kind of on the downside. I will look across here and kind of see, look in the history and kind of see, you can kind of see that it's just really been respected. Like I always say, it really respects that 1 million mark. You can see back over here in May or April of this year, early, it was kind of on the floor around here, around that 216K. Then it just started spiking, boom, 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 boom. It's just full of spikes, So anyways, like Roaring Kitty, if I plan on buying this, I wasn't planning on selling it or anything like that, you know, right now, I would just pull it up, look at the chart. I already did my research on the project. You know, I would measure it from here to the bottom just for the know. Even though I don't plan on selling it, I still want to know. You know what I mean? Pull it down, boom. That way I know, okay, cool. I have a 60% downside potential still, even though I'm going to buy in right now because I don't have time. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not selling it anyway for a long time. So you go ahead and buy in, boom, done deal, okay? And that depends. Like I said, these are just, this is like buying spot bags and like just holding, you know what I mean? Just holding. But same rules applies if you're going to be doing some trade and things like that. You still want to get the best entry position possible, okay? A best entry position, because if you buy in, if you're looking at the chart over here and you're watching it, okay, and let's say, just for example, you were watching this chart for a while. Hold on. Let me pull this down a little bit. It's just too big. Whittle this down a little. Okay. Computer is not acting correctly. Okay, we'll open it up. But, okay, so basically what I mean is buying in up here is just crazy. All that run and you buying up here, you got an upside of what, like 2-3%, you know, and then it pulls down on you. Okay, so you just want to make sure, trading, all that good stuff, you just want to make sure that you have the best position possible. It's pretty much just what I'm saying. All right, you know, graphene, same thing. Graphene is just dropping. It looks like these AI projects are cooling off a little bit right now. But, you know, we don't know how far graphene's going to go down. You can see the bulls are in the house down there, though. The bulls were in the house even when graphene was going down, when everything was getting hit. You know, it's really holding levels. You know, it's been getting some really good results, you know, throughout the internet. A lot of people are real bullish on this project. So I'm very sure that has a lot to do with it. But I think that this project is going to be one of those ones, but 367 mil seems like a pretty good accumulation area for this project, but it just depends. Okay, I thought it was a good accumulation area for a couple of the projects that I just bought into, and then a day or two later, boom, we got dumped on, and then it just dumped. All my bags were just dumped. So it's like, the mistakes are made, you know. It doesn't really matter, you know, how much you know, experience you have. Sometimes you can just get dumped on in crypto. Okay, I protect myself with minimal size and all that. So, you know, you guys have to find ways of protecting your own self out there. But it hurts worse when you got size. Just know that. You know, you guys will figure that out later though. You got size and it goes down 2-3%. You know, your feelings is, you know, it's pretty hurt. You know, screw your conviction. Okay, I got a conviction play right now, which is going to be Hoppy. Okay, Hoppy has just been hurting my feelings. You know, I don't know. I think that Hoppy will run eventually. I do. I think that once ETH starts taking off, okay, I believe that a lot of these cryptos that we're looking at, like, man, it's not going to run, but I think that, you know, once everything gets going, I think that there's going to be certain projects that are going to take off. And I think Hoppy's going to be one of them. But Hoppy's been hurting my feelings for a long time, man. You know, it's been a while now Hoppy's been hurting my feelings. But I will say there was a point in Hoppy's lifespan where Hoppy ran, okay? Hoppy ran like 2, 3x, 4x, something like that. I'm not too sure. I'd have to go to Coin Market. I don't really have, let me see. Let me check video time. It's like 14 minutes. It's kind of long. Oh, well, who cares? Let's see. Let's go. I'm going to go up here. Pythia. I don't like the 36 the liquidity lock is kind of bothering me. I don't know what that's about. It's always the ones, though, you know. 36 you know, percent liquidity is locked, and then this token be the one ran. So then I'll be making a video about how I found this token and just didn't invest in it. Let me see. Let's see if we can. Okay. So Hoppy is running at that 31 mil mark. That's its market cap. 407373. Market cap's 31 mil. Fully diluted is 31 mil. Yeah, here it is. Yep, 66615. That is the last. Sometimes, you guys, it's really beneficial knowing the last few digits of the actual token address of the token that you guys want to pick up, because there's so many duplicates, especially when you're looking through deck screener and stuff like that. There is a lot of duplicates, and you know, you want to make sure that you are getting the correct token address. Okay, because if you're not getting that correct token address, you're gonna buy the wrong token, and you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Okay, that only happened to me one time, but you know, it was one time too many. So what I did, like I said, I just got the token address out of CoinMarketCap. That's pretty much where I would find them. CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. There's certain places you can find tokens, and when you find it, you want to grab it and check it out. Look at CoinMarketCap, see if you can see where it's at, and put the actual token address in there. And make sure you have the proper token, and then copy the token address, and then take it where you want. But this is Hoppy. You can see Hoppy was just getting beat down. Okay, let me see. This is looking like, this is in January. It went 58 mil. It's the 15-minute chart. Let me go to the 4-hour really quick. Let's right click here. Let's get it down here. All right, here we go. Here we go. So right here, okay, this is October of last year. Hoppy got all the way to 149 million, and I was here for every bit of this. Okay, I bought in. Hoppy is somewhere around here. Okay, so I got in all that. I mean, let me grab my measuring tool here. Just get you here. Still a rough estimate, you know what I mean? So it went up. Yep, it was about a 6x. Okay, about 5 to 6x. Hoppy went up, and you know, there was a YouTuber that was telling us that Hoppy was going to go to the stars, blah, 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 you know what I mean? And I was a little bit more wiser, but I decided to just listen, because it was his play that's where I found it, was through him. So I was checking and I'm watching it, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm keeping it in there because it's going to go higher. It starts to come down a little bit. It pulled back, blah, 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 pulled back a little bit more. Then I'm like, okay. Went around, I went and took some profit. I'll show you where I actually took my profit. It pulled back, it pulled down, so I was like, So I took some profit here. So I got spooked a little bit. It went down, and I was happy that I took my profit, and then it did a bounce. Okay, it bounced to 137 mil. So then I was like, okay, cool, so we back on track. Next thing you know, nope, boom, it just went all the way down. Okay. Dropped all the way to that 31 mil mark. Okay, so, and that's where your conviction is going to come into play. Okay, if you got real conviction in your token, you'll hold that. Right now, if you ask me, Hoppy, I mean, there's a chance that it could go down to that 15 mil mark. But if it does, which it has an excellent chance of that, actually right now is an excellent accumulation area if you ask me. 31 mil. That's under that 100 mil market cap. I mean, you can just purchase, you know, just get a shitload of this and just hold it. Kind of see what's going to happen. Hoppy has an excellent community. Hoppy is not faded, but it just was going down. You know, I bought over here. I just didn't do, you know, it just goes to show that you have to learn about these charts and you have to learn about these projects. I just recently learned that when you are getting into these projects, not everything's gonna move. Okay, just because you think it is, and you think all the tokenomics are great and everything looks great and all that, team is great and all that, everything pulls back. It's okay to hop out, sell your tokens, and then come back. Keep your eyes on the charts here and there, and then come back. You know, there's things that I know now that I didn't know then, but it's all good though. I still got belief in Hoppy. To me, right now, Hoppy is a good, excellent accumulation area, if you ask me. Not financial advice or nothing like that, but I probably plan on picking up a little bit. The only bad thing about Hoppy, though, let me give you one more bad thing about it, is that it's on the east side of life. That's something that we're all coming into. We're going to have a problem with, you guys. Us lower, I'm just going to say lower pocketed type individuals, when E starts flying and tokens on E start flying, and I think that Hoppy is going to be one of them that is going to start flying. It's going to find price discovery and just start skyrocketing. Hopefully, maybe that 100 mil mark, 200 mil mark, something like that. Maybe 300-400 mil mark. Never really know. But you know, Ethereum, your gas fees is going to be high as shit. I mean, they're going to be high, bro. I'm talking high. Okay? Do your research on that. You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Make sure you pack those bags up on whatever projects that you guys are looking into. Don't buy in the green, buy in the reds. I'm out.